So there are various platforms and networks which have emerged as key players which enable effective programmatic real-time bidding between the medias. One is DSP, that's called the demand side platform. Second is DMP, data management platform, and SSP, the supply side platform. So what is a demand side platform? Demand side platform is present at the marketer side, the advertiser sides, which gives a control of the purchase of the various ad inventories available across various site and exchanges, and it allows the advertiser to do it in a real-time basis. Normally advertisers and agencies need this platform to do this real-time bidding in a unified manner to all the buyers, and this platform aids these ad agencies to implement it in a uniform manner for all the advertisers. What is data management platform? So in order to manage the information from various platforms after specific actions have been done by user after seeing your ad or after viewing your ad, everything has been stored in a data management platform. So this is a bit different from DSP. DSP manages the inventory for the advertisers. Data management platform, it manages the actions whatever has been done by a specific users. It stores all the information related to the user from the cookie front as well. So all the cookie information has been stored in the data management platform, along with all the actions which have been done by the user has been stored in the data management platform itself. Now this data management platform is very important for an advertiser to understand the reach of an audience, and also for it to understand and get a report as to what was the outcome of the spends which they might have done on a specific set of campaign. So data management platform gives that output to the advertisers for any campaign run through real-time bidding platform. What is SSP? It is a supply side platform. So contrary to DSP, which manages the ad inventory for the advertisers, supply side platforms allows publishers to connect their inventory to multiple ad exchanges, DSPs, and networks at once. So by opening impressions to as many potential buyers as possible, often through real-time bidding, publishers can maximize the revenues they receive from their inventory. So SSP lets out all the inventory which the publishers has to multiple demand side platforms, and in each of the demand side platforms there might be multiple advertisers who want to buy that inventory at that specific moment of time, increasing the chances of competition and thus increasing the cost and leading to higher revenue for the publisher in most of the cases. So supply side platform is a control management system for the publishers. Now for DSP or the demand side platform, to enable advertisers to segment the users and target the right users, advertisers use an information from first and third party sources. So what is first party sources and what is third party sources? Let's first understand first party data source. First party data source is a data that advertisers own due to the direct relationship with the consumers. So these are set of users who might have already visited your website, and you have their information through the cookie which you might have placed on the users. You have a cookie which tracks the information of the users, and you directly have that information through the cookie which you had placed on the browser of that specific user. So there's a direct relationship between the advertiser and the user. In a third party, this data is not with the advertisers but an external agency which has the data of a particular user, and the advertisers buys this data from the third party or the external agency about the user information. What does a user do after visiting a website or searching for a term? What type of visitors actually search for this type of term and do a specific action? So it has all the information. What are the users who search for it? What does it do after searching? So it has all the information available to the cookie which is placed on the website. So third party is an external agency. So in advertiser is helped with aggregation of data from first party, which is its own data, and the third party data, which is an external agency, by the demand side platform to enable it to target the right audience. So I repeat this sentence again. An advertiser has an access to a demand side platform, and a demand side platforms has data for the advertisers, users who have directly visited his website and he has stored information, and also it has data from external agencies as well. So data coupled together from external agency and the advertiser's own data gives a better way to segment the market and target the right audience so that the advertiser gets the desired output which he wants from his spends. The most important thing for capturing data for first party and the third party is the cookie which the first party or the third party might place on the user's browser to capture the information. So many of the websites nowadays, you might see that when you open up, there's a cookie window which opens up on top, which say allows or not allow. So if you allow, that cookie will start capturing all the information what you as a user are doing on this website, and if you disallow, it will not capture the information. Now, having understood a demand side platform, a data management platform, supply side platform, and also understood how does a demand side platform work to target the or segment the data, from where does it get the data, let's now understand how many people are actually using this nowadays. What is the growth pattern in this? So real-time bidding platforms have been increasing year on year. The reason being, it does not involve a daily management or a manual management from an individual to monitor the budgets. It's a real time which a tool manages in itself. Once you set on the tool, what are the budgets, what is the bidding you want to do, what are the keywords you want to target, what are the ad types, the tool takes care of itself and runs on a daily basis to give you the desired output which you're looking out for. Because of this simplicity or easy management and also easy tracking, the usage has been increased on a daily basis. And what we see is that majority spends that 20% plus of their digital media budget on a programmatic real-time bidding platforms. 2/3 of the companies plan to spend 40% of their budget through RTB platforms in the next 12 months. And 25% of the companies plan to spend 80% of their daily ad budgets in this fashion going forward. So I repeat, what is the future of programmatic, how companies are looking at it. So majority of the companies want to spend 20% of their budget, whatever has been allocated to them, through these real-time bidding. So 80% could be through various other modes. 2/3, that's around 67% of the companies want to spend 40% or more of their budgets through programmatic buying in the next 12 months. And 25% of the companies want to spend 80% of their budgets in through real-time bidding moving forward. So this percentage of 25% companies spending 80% of the budget is going to increase that down the line, with maturity happening in the real-time bidding platforms, and easiness and awareness among the industry will lead to an increase in this percentage. So having understood what is a demand side platform, what is a supply side platform, what is a data management platform, what is an ad exchange. Now let's understand the whole life cycle together in a single slide. So at one end you have the marketer who wants to show his ad. The marketer has the demand side platform, and on the other side there is a publisher who wants to display the ads, and he has a supply side platform. Interlinking both these things, the demand side platform, the supply side platform, is an exchange, the ad exchange. What does an ad exchange do? Show the ads to the users based on the searches which they are doing. So ad exchange is showing the final output. So we talk about an ad exchange. Google, it had a Google double click which shows the result to Jane. If you remember the Jane example some few slides back, Jane was using an ad exchange, was serving on a google.com, or was using an ad exchange double click, and double click had the relationship between a marketer and an advertiser through a demand side platform and a supply side platform, both linked to an exchange. Now the demand side platform will give to the ad exchange the requirement, what an advertiser is looking out for, what is my daily budget, what are the different type of ads I want to display, what are my target audience. So to aid demand side platform, we discussed that it will take data from first party and third party sources, and based on that it will segment and target the audience. So that segmentation of data of first party and third party is being done by the display campaign optimizer. So display campaign optimizer, DCO, is optimizing the ads for each of the users, segmenting the users based on the age group, demographics, locations, and creating a target group. And for each target group, DCO will define a set of ads which is then used by the demand side platform to give the information to the exchange. So this is a very complex scenario. Let me repeat this again. So an ad exchange is a relationship between a demand side platform wherein you get the marketers and a supply side platform wherein the publisher. A demand side platform gets information from first party and third party to segment the data and create a target audience. So that information is being stored in DCO, display campaign optimizer. It has all the information stored over there from first party and third party, which segments the data and creates a target audience. Based on the target audience, the DSP will also create various campaigns to target the ads to each of the campaigns. Also in DCO you would have the facility to schedule the ads, define the budgets on a daily basis, define bids. Everything has been done in the DCO, display campaign optimizers, and it has been given by the display side platform to the ad exchange. So DSP will have this information from multiple advertisers. All the advertisers' information will be given to the ad exchange, and simultaneously the supply side platforms will have information from various publishers who would be looking out to give out places wherein advertisers can show their ads. An ad exchange will link the marketers and the publishers based on the criteria which they might have set out. So publisher might have given a certain set of audience which they would like to see on their website, ads of specific behavioral users which they want to say for an example, there's an educational website which wants to publish ads from advertisers relating to various universities who are looking out for admissions or courses from digital marketing agency. So it will only pick out and show ads from the demand side platform from those specific users and not all or any user. So it will pick out educational institutes or digital marketing institutes courses and will show ads over there. Now which ad will be shown over here depends on the cost which the supply side has decided. Supply side decides that I will show from the lot which has been finalized, I will show ads only for users which are ready to pay me 15 rupees per click. So ad exchange will match that information of supply side of the publisher with the demand side and will show a final result on the publisher website of the advertiser who is from that particular behavioral pattern or industry and is also ready to pay that cost to the publisher. So after doing that, showing that ad to the user again does some action on the website. All that information of action and behavioral pattern or characteristics which a user demonstrate while he's on the web page or on seeing that ad copy has been stored in the DMP, data management platform. If it clicks the website, if it goes ahead and generates a lead or converts into a sale on the website, all that information has been stored on the data management platform and is being shared with the demand side platform as well as the supply side platform. So this is in a gist about how the complete ecosystem works for our real-time bidding. I would just reiterate it once again and explain it more in detail with an example to understand better, because this is something which is an upcoming trend and the future of the digital media industry. Real-time media buying and planning, as discussed, involves two major parties, that's the marketer or the advertiser, and second party is a publisher. Advertiser is someone who is looking forward to advertise his ads or his products on a website, wherein a publisher is a website owner or company owner who has places to display or advertises products of other companies. Parting these two parties, there is a linkage of an ad serving platform or an ad exchange which links an advertiser to a publisher. In all, what does an ad exchange do? He puts up the requirement of a publisher on an ad exchange, and a marketer, based on his requirement, pitches in for the various places which are available on the ad serving platform and starts displaying his ads. Now, what happens when the ads are shown? The marketer pays to the ad serving platform the cost for showing that ad, and then the ad serving platform passes on the amount to the publisher after deducting the commission from their side. So this is basically what is an ad exchange or an ad serving platform, and we have studied this in detail by an example of a Lumascape ecosystem, wherein we learned as to what are the entities inside a demand side platform and a supply side platform, what is a display campaign optimizer, what is a data management platform, and how are all these entities linked together to an ad exchange.